What's up, team? It's David Mykel, your head coach at PSYFI, and I want to talk to you today about one of the most powerful breathing protocols that I've ever been taught. This was given to me by an acquaintance of mine, Dr. Andrew Huberman, hence called the Huberman Protocol, on something that he observed in his bulldog, Costello, God rest in peace, as how he fell asleep. Then we also noticed that other mammals did this as well, and finally he was able to attribute it to us as humans because we are mammals as well. This is a super simple protocol. It allows you to decrease your stress levels, get you out of your amygdala, create a what we call parasympathetic response in you, as well as increase focus. So we do this in 5 breaths. A minimally effective dose is 5 breaths. If you have a little bit longer, I encourage you to use 10. You can do this in the middle of your day. You can use this when you're trying to wind down and take a nap, if you're like me in the middle of the day, or when you're trying to wind down at night, or simply just try to get away from the fight or flight response that most of us have, which we're in high beta, that intense brainwave state, kind of stressed out in our brains. So this is going to be a double inhale through the nose, then it's going to be an audible exhale out of the mouth. A couple things we'll talk about first is that, one, as you first begin to do this, be okay with it being a little bit uncomfortable. If you've never done breathwork before, this is obviously going to be a little bit more challenging for you and may create an instant response of stress right away. Stick with it. By the 5th or 10th breath, you're going to be cool as a cucumber. Second thing to remember is do not inhale through the mouth. When you inhale through the mouth, it sends a signal to your brain that you are in need of extra oxygen, aka stress, and under a fight or flight response, so your amygdala will turn on. So it's going to be only a double inhale and exhaling out of the mouth. As you do this, you're going to notice that you're going to want to have certain body positions. I like to exhale. When I exhale, I kind of bring my shoulders in, I bring my head down, and I close my eyes slightly. Why? Creating another relaxation response when I'm doing this in a seated position. So to do this together, we're going to take 2 inhales through the nose, and then exhale out of the mouth. When you exhale out of the mouth, it needs to be a sigh. Why? When we use a sigh, we're increasing something called vagal tone. Our vagus nerve is the connection between our brain and our body. And when we have more vagal tone, we're able to deal with stress at a higher level. So let's do 5 of these together. Before we start, always, as we do at PSYFI, we measure because we are scientists. We want to see what works and what doesn't work for us. So measure yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most stressed out you can be, 1 being very, very little stressed, cool as a cucumber. See where you are, take that number, and let's get ready. So we're gonna do a double inhale. So it's inhale to the belly, chest, and then belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale. Let's do one more together. Belly, chest, exhale. And one more for measure. Belly, chest, exhale. Now, if you're like me, as you can tell, my voice has even changed a little bit. I've slowed down a little bit. Remember, you're taking that big belly inhale, then you're doing the chest inhale. You're trying to get a little bit of extra oxygen in there and exhaling through the mouth with an audible sigh. Like I said, you can do this at any point during your day when you need to relax, when you need to focus, when you need to decompress. People, I especially like doing this at night as a way to wind down. So give this Huberman protocol a try. Realize that you can control your physiology and your psychology at any time, and look to PSYFI for more of these tricks, tools, and tips as we go forward.